The one last method inside of this URL class is called getCurrent. So public function getCurrent. We go for exclude if we want to exclude any parameters from the URL, and then extension by default false, whether we want the extension to be attached to the URL or not. Now out equals array. So we've got our empty array. Now we check if this module does not equal front, because obviously for front we don't have any parameter in the URL to indicate that this is the front module. Then out equals this module. Basically, if it's not front, then we obviously need to indicate in some way. It needs to be in the URL, so we add this as the first item of this array. Now out equals this main, because main obviously is going to be one of the parameters as well. Then if isn't empty this params, if obviously there are any further parameters rather than just main, then we go if isn't empty exclude. Then we do one thing, else we do the other thing. If isn't empty exclude, then exclude. We need to make sure that obviously that is array. So helper make array method exclude. Again, if we haven't got this method, we will create it later on. Then for each this params as key equals value, and we check if isn't in array key exclude. Let me just copy this exclude here as well, because I've got a strange feeling that I might misspell it. Okay, if isn't empty exclude, then that means we can add this out equals key first, and then out we adding value as well. Okay, so that is happening obviously if exclude array isn't empty. Now if we copy this entire thing and paste it inside of the else statement, the only thing we need to do is obviously remove this if specific key isn't inside of the exclude, because this time we're not really worried about any exclude parameters. And after all this, what we do after isn't empty params, we go for URL equals, we start with a / implode, and we go for / as well out, then URL dot equal, we're going to concatenate it, and now we check with extension. Again, I'm going to copy this extension. If it's true, then add page underscore ext, otherwise no. Then return URL, and that's everything. In a specific class, all methods are now completed. We can move to the next video.